all those tourneys. The 1978 knockout tournament, Argentina took home in 78. They were actually the champions of 78, so they will probably get the benefit of the doubt because they lost to Italy. Italy in 78 took care of the Dutch 2-1 on aggregate. Spain 3-1 on aggregate. And then the semis against Brazil, winning on an away goal. Brazil didn't have the away goal against Italy. And then the final, they won 1-0 and a goal by Bottega. The 1994 tournament, Romania surprised everyone by getting second place, losing to Brazil. I guess I should have talked about 1978 for Argentina. Argentina took care of Scotland 6-0 first match, and then Tunisia 2-0 and Peru 8-0. That 6-0 scoreline reminds you of 78 in real life. Then in 94, Brazil beat Romania. Brazil took care of Saudi Arabia in the first round 5-0. Romania took care of Greece 4-0. And then Romania took care of Argentina in a shocker. Well, I don't know if Argentina had Maradona on that squad. They took care of them, whereas Brazil crushed Sweden 6-3. And then in the quarterfinals, Romania beat Ireland 1-0. Brazil beat the Americans 5-1. In the semifinals, Brazil took care of Spain. Romania shocked Germany to the final. 1930 was Yugoslavia. And so Argentina had one team. Romania had none. Yugoslavia had one. The 1998 squad that qualified, so that also could be a tiebreak. But Uruguay and Uruguay beat Brazil in the first leg. Yugoslavia took care of Chile. Then Uruguay took care of Argentina in a shocker 7-5. Well, in 1930 they did meet in the final, and Uruguay won it. Yugoslavia took care of Romania 6-0. And then Uruguay beat the Americans in the semis. Yugoslavia beat Belgium in the semifinals. 1934, it was Italy over Austria. So Austria were the losers to Italy. Italy in the first round took care of France 3-0. Austria took care of Belgium 9-2. And then Italy crushed Hungary 9-1 in the quarterfinal. Austria had to go to extra time against Brazil, and then with 2 late goals, won over those Brazilians. Germany did beat Austria in the second leg, but Austria won 3-0 on home turf. And Italy beat the Czechs 7-4. 1938 was Brazil. And Brazil were not the winners. So Brazil, 4-time champs. 1938, they went to the finals. Italy won that over Brazil. Italy beat France first round. Brazil took care of Germany in a close one. Brazil took care of Romania 10-4, whereas Italy beat the Czechs 3-0. And then Brazil beat Poland in the semis. Italy beat Hungary. Big one there. 1950 was Uruguay over Yugoslavia. So Yugoslavia having 2 runners-up. Uruguay being the champions. Uruguay took care of Italy in the first round. Italy decimated by that Torino accident. Yugoslavia took care of Mexico. And then it was Yugoslavia beating Spain 4-2 on aggregate. And Uruguay crushing Sweden 10-0. And then Yugoslavia on a late goal by Mitic beat England in the semis. Uruguay took care of Switzerland. They had to go to penalties when they beat Switzerland. 1954, Hungary beat Germany, who actually will get a bit of a benefit of a doubt because they were the in real life finalists. So that's 2 in real life finalists. So they'll probably get in there too. Hungary beat Brazil in the first round. Germany took care of Korea. And then Hungary took care of Uruguay. Despite losing 4-2 to Uruguay, they did win 6-0 on home turf. And Germany crushed Switzerland 6-0 in the second leg of that thing. Hungary took care of Austria in the semis. Germany took care of Belgique. 1958 was the Russians losing to Northern Ireland. That was a shocker. Seeing those two countries move on in the first place. The Soviets, well, Northern Ireland beat their home nation rivals England 4-3 in aggregate. The Soviets took care of Yugoslavia 2-1, their fellow communists. Northern Ireland then at 2-2 against Germany actually went home and won 3-0 against Germany, shocking them. The Soviets won on away goals against Wales. And in the semis, Northern Ireland beat France shockingly 3-1. And the Soviets lost 1-0 in the Czechs. They forced extra time and then they won it against the Czechs, which was huge. 1962, it was Germany winning that famous penalty shoot. 62 was when Brazil won the tournament, so they will probably get, the 62 squad will probably get into the tournament somehow. Germany and Brazil. Germany took care of Italy in the first round. Brazil took care of Mexico. And then Italy in the quarterfinals. Oh, sorry. Brazil in the quarterfinals took care of the Czechs. The Germans took care of England. Brazil beat Soviets in the semifinal. Germany beat Argentina. 66, England took second place, getting 2 teams in. But 66 was a World Cup winner, so that's 4 spots taken. England in the first round of the 66 knockout tournament took care of Hungary, whereas Germany took care of Mexico, and then Germany took care of Chile, whereas England took care of Bulgaria, and then England beat North Korea in the semifinals easily, and Germany had their hands full with Portugal. 1970 was England over Brazil, another World Cup winner. 1970 was IRL, so they're going to probably get their share. So I think it's safe to say the 38 squad will not make it. And no, they didn't get to the final. It was Italy and I can't remember. But anyway, Brazil took care of Bulgaria. England took care of Romania. And then in the quarters, Brazil crushed Peru, whereas England took care of Morocco. And then in the semis, England shocked Italy. Well, they only won 1-0 in Italy. And then on home turf, they scored a pair of goals by Jeff Hurst. And Brazil crushed the Soviets. 1974 was Brazil winning on penalties against Poland. Poland was 3rd place in real life. So Poland might get in somehow. So anyway, we're going to have Brazil beating East Germany in the first thing. Poland took care of Holland, which was a shocker in its own. And then Poland took care of Chile, whereas Brazil took care of Sweden. Then Brazil beat Yugoslavia in the semifinals. Poland shocked Germany. So Poland had a couple of shocks, and they had to go to penalties, losing to Brazil. 1982 knockout tourney was France losing 2nd place. France had to play for 3rd in real life. And France didn't have a winner, so that could help them. So yeah, England beat France in a shocker. England getting this far was huge. They actually didn't, well, 82 had 24 teams, so England actually had the bye, whereas France had to face Belgium. And then England in the last 16 took on Italy, and thanks to a Paul Mariner goal, beat them. France then took care of Cameroon. And then England won 1 solitary goal against Northern Ireland in the quarterfinals. And France beat Algeria. In the semis, France and Germany met, but this time France won on West German soil 3-0 and then won 2-2 here. England took care of Yugoslavia with just 1 goal. 1986 was the Soviets taking 2nd place. So another runner-up. They lost to Argentina. The Soviets took care of West Germany, which was huge, 5-0. And then Argentina didn't have to go to the preliminary round, whereas Canada did, and then they lost to Paraguay easily. Argentina's first main action was against Iraq, which they crushed and defied powder. The Soviets took care of Mexico despite losing 1-0 in the second leg. And then Soviets took on Algeria, easily beating them. Argentina crushed Spain in the fine powder. Belgium beat the Soviets in the second game of the semi-final, but the Soviets won on 4-1 on home turf anyhow. And then Argentina had to go to extra time against Gary Lineker, Buka Raturka. So yeah, England almost went to the final. 1990 World Cup quarterfinals. Italy. Italy did not make it to the final in 1990. They had played third place against England. So the 90 squad losing to West Germany in this tournament. West Germany beat Colombia. Italy took care of Austria first leg, and then in the round of 16, Italy beat Holland, whereas Germany took care of the Czechs. And then Italy had a tough time with Belgium, but fortunately they squeaked through. Germany was 1-1 with Brazil, but then they won on home turf 3-0. Italy beat Yugoslavia. It was tight. It was 2-2 after the first leg, but Italy then went to Yugoslavia and did well. Germany faced Egypt, who surprised a lot of people by getting to the semifinals in the first place, but they didn't make it. 98 saw Yugoslavia shock Brazil, and for the fourth time, Brazil had been runner-up. But the 98 squad, unlike 62 and 70, did not win the World Cup in real life, so their chances of qualifying are slim to nil. Yugoslavia in the first round. Well, Brazil took care of Belgium in the first round. Yugoslavia took care of Morocco. And then Yugoslavia beat Tunisia 6-0. Brazil was down 1-0 to Denmark, but they went to Denmark and won their thing. Then Brazil crushed Germany 4-1. Yugoslavia had to go through extra time and away goals to do it. And in the 120th minute, Mihajlovic scored against Croatia to get to the semifinals, and then they beat Italy, which was a shocker in itself. Brazil took care of Paraguay. 2002 saw Brazil win on penalties against Turkey, who in real life took third place that year. So Turkey ended up somehow making it. Brazil took care of Mexico in the first round. Turkey took care of Ireland. And then Brazil beat Russia in the second round. Turkey then took care of Belgium. And then in the quarters, Brazil beat South Korea and their dreams. And Turkey beat Paraguay. And then in the semis, Brazil took care of England 3-0 over 2 legs. And Turkey won main goal against Spain. In 2006, it was Brazil over England. So the 06 squad of England probably not going to get in, but they made the final. Brazil first round took care of Croatia. England took care of the Czechs. Then in the round of 16, Brazil had to go to extra time against Ghana with Fred scoring twice. Ghana tied it at 1 and aggregate, but Brazil scored twice with Fred. England took care of the Ivory Coast quite easily. And in the quarterfinals, Brazil beat Germany on a goal by Gilberto. England took care of Switzerland 2-1. And in the semis, Brazil scored 1 solitary goal against Brazil and did it. England took care of Korea. Let's go with Korea. 2010 saw Spain beat Holland. Just like in real life. Strange how that happened, but Holland's 2010 squad. Spain took care of Slovakia. Holland took care of Denmark first round. And then Holland beat North Korea, who shocked everyone in the first round going through. And Spain took care of Deutschland. Big win for them. Quarterfinals, Spain took care of the Americans, who were trying for an upset. Holland took care of Uruguay. They won on aggregate. They had to score a late goal by Dirk Kuyt to take down Uruguay. In the semifinals, Holland took care of Paraguay. Brazil got crushed by Spain in the semifinals, which was huge. 2014, knockout tourney, Holland beat Germany, who were the real-life champions. So that's good news for Germany, because that means they're in. So they're in automatically. That makes 6, and we have 2 more to keep our eyeballs on. So that's going to help them qualify as a runner-up, as one of the runners-up, because they won the World Cup in real life in 2014. Holland in the first round took care of Russia. Germany took care of Spain, which was big. And then Germany took care of Switzerland. Stupid Discord. Holland took care of Chile. And then Germany took care of Mexico in the quarterfinals. Holland took care of Costa Rica. Semifinals, Germany took care of France. It was a tight one. And Holland had a tight one with Colombia. 2018. So Belgium beat Brazil. The bad news is Brazil did not win the World Cup in 2018 in real life. So their 2018 squad is basically doomed. But Brazil, 5-time runners-up and 4-time winners. So they went to 9 finals, which was huge. You can count on Brazil. Brazil took care of Colombia in the first round. Belgium took down Uruguay. And then Belgium took care of Iceland, whereas Brazil took care of Brazil. Brazil took care of Denmark. What am I saying? Belgium crushed Spain in the second leg. Brazil took care of Sweden. Belgium took care of their neighbors France thanks to away goals. And Brazil lost to Croatia in the second leg of that thing, but because they won 2-0 on home turf, Croatia didn't have enough speed, and Belgium winning 2-0. And 2022 saw Holland took care of the eventual World Cup champions, Argentinians. So that's 7. So the 2022 squad are in no matter what. Argentina, Holland. Argentina took care of Portugal. Big win. Well, wait, who was it? Holland? Yeah, Holland. Holland took care of, oh, okay. You click on, you click on it. You can get that. Okay. Well, regardless, Holland took care of Spain 1-0. That was close. Holland then beat Ghana 4-0 on aggregate. Yeah, you see Canada. They actually made it to the second stage, but thanks to away goals, they lost to Cameroon. What's in my head? Holland and Argentina. Argentina took down Ecuador. Canada would have been facing Brazil. They probably would have got their asses whipped. Brazil won that one 3-0 on aggregate. Holland had to go on. Holland actually won 4-0 on home turf and then lost 4-0 in Switzerland, but won on penalties, which would have been crazy. They had a 4-0 lead after one leg and they blew it. Argentina and Croatia had to go through a goal fest. Semifinals, Morocco did beat Holland in the second leg, but too little too late. Holland's won 3-2, and Argentina crushed Brazil. So, what does this mean? Well, we got 7 teams in play. Knockout Cup. So we got to do the... And we're going to wait till 2024. Season name will be the World Cup KO Championships. And the final venue will be Brazil. So I've got to go through all that. 3 for all. 2-leg matches, 2 semi-finals, away goes, white, yellow. So we got to go through all these. So, alright, so 7 runners-up actually won the World Cup in real life. Whereas, we had the 1930, the 1950, the 1986, the 1938, the 1934. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 94, 02, 90, and Spain 9. So we had 9 plus 7. So 16 of the 22 World Cup champions in real life actually took first or second and will be in this tournament. So yeah, so the 78 Argentines, the 2022 Argentines, 62 Brazil, 70 Brazil, 54 Germany, 2014 Germany, and 66 England will all qualify automatically as final. They lost, but they were the World Cup winners in real life. Now there's 3 more countries. Now, second tiebreak goes to the country that has not had, that's had the fewest champions. So seeing this, I can safely say that Yugoslavia's 1930 and 1950 squads are both out because they won a championship in '98. So 30 and 50 Yugoslavians are out. So Romania, Austria. The 38, 98, and 2018 Brazilians, they didn't win the World Cup. They were runners-up. Those three teams are eliminated because they were not World Cup winners in real life, and there's three countries that have had 0, so their chances are good. The 06 Brits are out because they've had 2 championships of their own. Brazil's had 4. Italy's 1990 squad are out, and the 2010 Dutch squad out because Italy and Holland had World Cup knockout champ. So we are down to 6 countries. 6 countries? Yeah, 6 countries for 3 spots. So I'm thinking a quick 16 tournament, but there's one problem. There's 7 teams. Russia has 2 teams. Romania, Austria, Poland, France, and Turkey didn't have a winner, so they only have 1 dog in the fight. So yeah, we're going to create a knockout cup involving the countries involved. So 94 will be Romania. Second chance World Cup KO qualifier. We don't need to make a venue, so 3 from all. 2-leg matches, 2-leg semifinals. Got those yellow card there. 94 Romania, 34 Austria. We'll get their name into the draw. 58 Russia, 86 Russia, runners up. So there we get their names in. 74 Polska. So there's going to be 3 spots. So basically, if you make the semifinals, you're safe. But of course, there will probably be something else. So France and O2 Turkey will get their chances. So that we'll have 7 countries fight for this spot. Oops, nope. Second chance. So we're going to make the draw. 74 Poland will take on 94 Romania. 2002 Turkey takes on 1958 Russia, and the 86 Soviets take on the 82 French, which means that if I look correctly, 34 Austria is in the semifinals, waiting for the winners. So we're going to just do the preliminaries. The 82 French beat the 86 Soviets. The 74 Poles beat the 94 Romanians. And the 58 Soviets beat the 2002 Turks. So, quick draw. France will take on Austria. Soviets take on Poland. So, whoever wins the semifinals will get into the finals. Will get into the tournament. Of course, there'll be 2 teams left. So here's what we'll do. Autoplay. And it's France and Poland. So the 82 French and the 74 Poles will get in. And 34 Austria, because they only lost by 2. And the 58 Russians got their butts handed them by 74 Poland, are going to make it. So yeah, so the 82 French, the 74 Poles, and the 34 Austrians, because they only lost by 2 in the semifinals, they will all qualify for the knockout championships in 2024. And we're just going to autoplay the final. The 82 French won the final, but that doesn't really mean anything, as they will get into the tournament anyhow. So that's that. Stupid Discord. Why is it? So we're going to create the tournament. The knockout tournament, and we're gonna just do this 2024 in Rio. So next year we'll have the 32 team tournament. X and Y counts double, yellow card. Alright, so 1930 was Uruguay. 34 champs were Italia. 38 was Italia. 1950 Uruguay. 1954 champs were Hungary. 1958 world champions are Northern Ireland. 1962 champs Deutschland, or West Germany I should say. 66, same country, West Germany. 1970 was England. 74 champs were Brasilia. 78 is Italia. 82 champions are England. 86 champs were those pesky Argentines. 1990 champs were Deutschland. Or West Germany, that is. 94 was Brasilia. 98 is Yugoslavia. Last name alphabetically. 2002 Brasilia. 2006 was Brazil as well. Brazil's got a lot of dogs in the fight. Spain. 2010, sorry. 2014 champs were the Dutch. 2018 champs are Belgique. 2022 is Holland. Alright, so then we go to the runners-up. 78 Argentina. 2022 Argentina. 34 Austria. I just wanted to see. 62 Brasilia. 70 Brasilia. I know Brazil getting a lot of. 54 Germany. Germany. 2014 Germany. I like you. Okay, 2014 Germany. 66 England. 74 Poland and 84 to France. Surprised France only got to the final once. Alright, so we got 32 teams. We will do the draw. So we'll probably see some powerful matchups here. 66 England and 78 Argentina. Ooh, that's a big one. I'm only interested in the 2 England squads. 82 England's got to face 78 Italy. Wow, that's a huge one. Oh, 1970 England, right. Runners up. Well, they won that one. They got 2014 Germany. Okay, so none of these matchups are within their own country. So yeah. So Northern Ireland, one of the big upstarts. They faced the 82 French. Austria 34 takes on 94 Brazil. Yugoslavia gets 74 Poland, so someone's going to qualify there. And that's it. So a lot of Germans, Brazilians, and even English squads. So that's the draw. And we'll deal with this next year. Anyway, this year has been fantastic. Thank you for watching this very long video. But hey, you know what? My feelings are mutual. Anyway, I'm Jeff. I'm going to do.